Good morning from sunny desert Phoenix, Arizona. It's day one of qualifying here and kind of doing something goofy again. It's like I'm seeing double in this racing pit. There's a funny car here that the camera's sitting on, and there's a funny car there. What? Very confused. Very confused. Not Demir. But this morning's energy drink flavors, Pipeline Punch from Monster. But really been liking Monster recently, so. It's good. 8 out of 10. Solid. Get both of these things put together, and then I'll explain this whole two-car situation deal that we got going. So first on the list is getting a set of headers on this car. So what exactly is the deal with seeing double in these two cars in the pit? Well, the story goes back quite a bit, actually. So on my 16th birthday, Dad put me in our family's nostalgia car and started teaching me to drive, and videos up here on the YouTube and you can go check it out. But coolest experience you could get for your 16th birthday. Well, 6 months later, still 16 years old, I went off to Texas State University and started college at the biggest party school in Texas, and I got distracted from my actual goals and got involved in all the drinking and partying, got away from God, got away from church, all of that stuff, and just kind of went downhill from there. Got myself in a bunch of situations, got my friends in situations that I'm not proud of. But when Dad found out about that, I came home and about had it whooped out of me. All my privileges were revoked, and one of those was my driving privileges of me learning to drive a funny car. And so for the past 9-10 months now, I've been working on earning said privileges back and earning the trust back that I broke when I went off and did all that stupid stuff. And this weekend, Dad feels like I've been doing a good enough job that on Monday, when we've got a test day, I'm going to get back in the big car. And he wants for me to have a full fuel license by the end of Monday. So where the second car comes into this right now is Mr. Jim Campbell, who's been a friend of Dad's for years, has volunteered to do a couple of test hits for us this weekend on that car, because we don't have a single run on that car that's worth anything. We've been trying, but just things didn't work out. Testing didn't work out in Gainesville. The one hit in Vegas, we left the intake nuts loose because they rattled off during the first warm-up, and then we pushed it in the trailer and forgot about it. So he's going to make a couple test hits, make sure it's ready for me on Monday, and then Monday's going to be a fun day. So, I'm excited. But let's get these two things ready to run first. What you working on here, Austin?
Just playing with my big nut. My favorite thing to do nowadays, play with my big nut.
Yeah?
Put Tyler's anti-seize on my big nut, torque my big nut.
Just a what now?
Big nut. I don't know if you heard me, it's a really big nut.
You got this, Dad.
It's not hard once you get going.
Is it on? Yes, ma'am, he is. Austin just finished up the bottom end on the first car. She's ready to go. Keys are in it, ready to start. Hey guys, Chris Vix here. Today, I'm going to teach you how to work on your nitro funny car. Right now, over here on the second car, Dad is finishing some stuff up on the clutch. I'm not going to bug him because he's in the zone, but fixing some stuff up and changing it and making sure she's ready to go. So, see you guys in a little bit once we start these things. that was an absolute disaster, but we're up here on the line. Campbell in the second car is up here first, and we're ready to go. No stress, right? That went exactly how we wanted it to, minus all the stress, so that was good. The car did exactly what it needed to. God, that was stressful. Look at that thing, she's looking so good. Still stressed, but not as bad. So future editor and fresh cut McKailen here. In that video, you'll see me go down like a sack of rocks after that first run just now. And what happened is a piece of the track, the asphalt came up and slammed into my leg at about Mach Jesus. So that's why I keep complaining about my shin for the rest of the video. It shot me like a bullet and I went down like a sack of rocks. But I never said anything about it, explaining what happened over the weekend. So that's that little tidbit. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay. We're waiting on, we just switched the motor. We're waiting on Dad to give us gasket numbers. The heads are ready to go back on, and Tyler's fixing to throw a clutch back in it. Blaine's checking all the nuts on the headers, and I'm in pain from that rock. Alright, we're up here in the lanes with the cars, so as you guys seen, there was not a second pass yesterday, and the reason for that was it all basically boils down to we weren't fast enough servicing the car. We did have some problems with the warm-up and some idle stuff and all that kind of thing, but it basically boils down to all the crew guys. We didn't do our jobs to the best that we could and made it so that we missed the round. We got up here and we had forgotten the clutch cover, and so I had to steal a scooter and haul butt back to the pit and get it. By the time I got back and we were throwing it on, we were 10 seconds from clearing the starter, and they finally said, no, you're too late. Which sucks, but we're up here. We are 2 pairs out from running, and we're going to see how it goes. Also, based on what happened yesterday, we just had a meeting and we're shooting for the starter to be spinning on this car exactly 60 minutes after we get back to the pit. We've never timed ourselves before. We've always been trying to focus on making sure it's right, but getting to the point where it's supposed to be right and too fast. So, let's do this.
Driving the car.
So, due to what happened yesterday, we were super stressed out about being on top of the service, and we were today. We went from starting the car on the line, or leaving the line, to a starter being hung on the car in 1 hour 14 minutes, and the car being started on the ground, ready to push out in 1 hour 24 minutes. So, we are happy with that. We can make it a little faster, probably 10, 15, 20 minutes faster. Obviously a little disappointing, not the result we wanted. We thought it was going, and it smoked the tires, and when it did that, the way that the car is, so basically we put a new steering column on here, and the way it is on the other car, so this is the car that I'm running on Monday, on the main car it's taller, and the brake handle moved over, and while Dad was steering, we think his hand moved forward and it pushed the fire bottle. When it wasn't all the way, it was just a little bit, but when it pushes the fire bottle, it sets off the safety system and makes it so that the car is dead in the water, basically. So Dad was trying to pedal it and make it so that we got in, and he would have pedaled it 16 times if he had want you to make it down there, but there was literally nothing that he could do. So tomorrow is going to be a prep day for getting this car ready for me to run on Monday, and I'll bring you guys along for that. That'll be a separate video that'll come out a few days after this one. Obviously not the weekend we wanted to have here racing in Phoenix, but that's racing. We also aren't sure what the next race we're going to get to go to is. It's not looking hopeful for Pomona, but you never know what's going to happen. So we might have a last-ditch effort come in, and that's what we're praying for. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, separate video, and never give up.